A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+. English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Wow! Check out this news, Elsie.
What news is that?
It says the British people won't be able to go to Europe after Brexit. That's terrible.
Is that true?
Well, that's what it says here, and it is the sort of thing Europe would do. I'm angry. I'm going to share this article on Facebook.
Wait. You should make sure it's true before you do that.
Of course it's true. It's online. Everything online is true, right?
Oh, Pat, you need to read our article on how to spot fake news.
Great. Maybe I do.
How to spot fake news.
These days, it's easy to read and share news stories online. However, we must be careful not to believe or spread fake news. Fake news often looks like real news, but it's not true. Some fake news stories share wrong information about people or organizations. People often write these stories to make others look bad. Some other fake news stories are jokes. These can be funny, but they can also trick some people. Fake news hurts people by spreading misleading ideas. People may think or even vote differently because of this. Sometimes people won't believe real news because they see fake news so often.
Word power!
Share. Ria always shares her secrets with her best friend, Jenny. Ria always shares her secrets with her best friend, Jenny. Spread. Nancy is going to have a baby. She's spreading the happy news right now. Nancy is going to have a baby. She's spreading the happy news right now. Joke. Winnie can always make her friends laugh with her funny jokes. Winnie can always make her friends laugh with her funny jokes. Vote. Next year, people in this country will vote for a new president. Next year, people in this country will vote for a new president.
认识字汇
Online. Fake. Organization. Misleading.
So hi, for A+ English, I'm Pat.
I'm Elsie.
And we're talking about fake news in this article. And our article begins by saying, these days, it's easy to read and share news stories online. We use the verb share, S-H-A-R-E, share, in our introduction. So let's find out what it means in today's first word power word section. To share can mean to let other people have something of yours, like sharing some candy or a pizza. Here, it means to post a video, an article, a photo, or even just some of your thoughts on social media, like your Facebook or your Instagram. You take a picture of food, then share it. That means uploading it from your phone so all your friends or followers can see it. Here's an example of a way we can use share. Ria always shares her secrets with her best friend Jenny. Ria always shares her secrets with her best friend Jenny.
Share 这个动词是分享，那我们可以用在怎么样的句型当中呢？ Share something with somebody， 和某人分享一件事情。那例句说到啊 ，Ria 总是会跟她最好的朋友 Jenny 分享她的秘密。So here we are talking about sharing something online.
That's right. We used the word online in our last sentence as well, and online just means on the internet.
Online 它是一个副词，代表在线上。We can read and share news online. We can also do a lot of other things online, such as shopping online.
Yep, watching videos online.
Right. 现在呢，在网络上阅读跟分享新闻，还有做其他的事情，都是一件简单的事情。
Back to the article, which says, however, we must be careful not to believe or spread fake news. We have another word power word to look at here. It's another verb and it's spread. S-P-R-E-A-D, spread. Let's check it out. To spread something means to cause something to reach or be known by more people. If you spread a story or someone's secret, which you shouldn't do, you tell as many people as possible, like, did you hear? Claire is dating Tommy. If you tell anyone, you're spreading that story. You can also spread things online by posting and sharing it so more people see or read it. Here's an example sentence. Nancy is going to have a baby. She's spreading the happy news right now. Nancy is going to have a baby. She's spreading the happy news right now.
Spread 这个动词呢是传播或是散布，那它的三态呢是同形的，spread spread spread。那你会发现它的发音 spr 念作 spr 的声音。那我们可以 spread news 散播这个新闻，也可以 spread rumors 散播谣言，还可以 spread diseases 散播疾病。那刚刚例句说到呢 ，Nancy 要生小孩了，她正在散播这个令人快乐的消息。So sometimes we share and spread funny things or useful information.
That's right.
What we don't want to spread is fake news.
Like Elsie says, I was about to do. Now, something that's fake might look real, but it isn't. Fake clothes and bags might look like LV or Gucci, but they're not really made by those companies. Fake news is stories that aren't true.
所以 fake 这个形容词呢，就是假的。伪造的 fake news 假消息假新闻，我们应该要小心，不要在网络上相信或是散播假消息。We have to be really careful.
Oh yes, here's more on fake news. Fake news often looks like real news, but it's not true. Real is another way of saying true. Here we're saying news, so it looks like the news really happened.
Real 这个形容词呢，在这边解释为真实发生的，所以假新闻呢，通常看起来像真实发生的新闻，但不是正确的。It's not true.
It isn't. Here are some examples of fake news. Some fake news stories share wrong information about people or organizations. An organization is like a group or country that does something for one purpose, like a news organization or an environmental organization or even a political organization that tries to get people into government or to know about a problem.
Organization 这个名词就是组织机构，像是有保护环境的组织啦，或是关于政治方面的组织机构啦。那有一些假新闻传播关于人们或是组织机构这些地方的错误资讯。Why don't they write real news?
Well, as the article says, people often write these stories to make others look bad. To make someone look bad means to make other people kind of have bad thoughts about the personal group or whatever. You can make yourself look bad by doing something wrong or make others look bad. For example, if I say, oh, Elsie's a bad teacher,
What?
they might start thinking that I've made Elsie look bad.
Oh, you better not do that.
No, of course I don't, and it's not true.
Okay, so to make somebody look bad 代表就是让某人难堪，所以呢，假新闻为的就是要让被报道的人难堪。
Here's more about why we have fake news. Some other fake news stories are jokes. To explain this more, let's look at the noun joke, J-O-K-E, joke, which is our next word power word. A joke is something funny. It could be something you say, do, or even write. The purpose is to make other people laugh. Like, why was 6 scared of 7? Because 7 ate 9. Okay, not my best, but it's something to try to make you laugh. Here's another example. Winnie can always make her friends laugh with her funny jokes. Winnie can always make her friends laugh with her funny jokes.
Joke 在课文当中呢，当名词用，代表笑话或玩笑。那你要说一个笑话，开一个玩笑 ，you tell a joke。那我们例句说到 ，Winnie 总是能够用她好笑的笑话逗乐她的朋友。那当然 ，joke 可以当动词用哦。比如说，你可以跟人讲 ，I'm just joking， 我只是在开玩笑而已，不要太在意。那回到文章呢，有一些假新闻啊，还只是笑话而已 ，they are just jokes。
But fake news might be a joke. And as our article says, these can be funny, but they can also trick some people.
没错，这样的新闻好笑，但是却能骗人 ，and people believe the stories are true.
But what's the problem with all these fake news stories and jokes? The article says fake news hurts people by spreading misleading ideas. If something's misleading, it leads you in a bad way and causes you to do, say, or think the wrong thing.
我们以前有学过 lead 这个动词 L-E-A-D， 它是引领、领导。那你会发现在它的前面加上 M-I-S mislead， 再加上 I-N-G misleading 这个形容词是误导的，或是具误导性的。那假新闻呢，藉由散布误导人的消息来伤害人。
And this causes problems as, the article says, people may think or even vote differently because of this. They get the wrong idea, they make wrong decisions, they vote in a way maybe they shouldn't. Well, let's talk about the word vote, V-O-T-E, vote. It's a verb and it is our last word power word. To vote means to make a choice about something, usually in an official way, and usually by writing your name or making your mark on some paper. So you could vote for your favorite song or video, or vote for an Instagram photo, but here we're using vote to mean choose your government or choose your president. Like in this example, next year, people in this country will vote for a new president. Next year, people in this country will vote for a new president.
Vote 这个动词呢，代表投票。我们可以 vote for something 为某事投票，或者是 vote for somebody 为某人、为选举某人而投票。那这边我们说到啊，明年呢，这个国家的人将投票选出新的总统，所以我们说的是 vote for a new president。那文章最后说到呢，人们最后可能因为这些假新闻而做出不同的判断，或投下不同的选票。
Okay, so, and that way, maybe a whole group of people vote on something and they don't know the real truth, so they vote in the kind of the wrong way, or maybe not the way that they might do if they thought about things a bit more. And this isn't the only problem with fake news. We see that sometimes people won't believe real news because they see fake news so often. So there might be something really important in the news, something that affects a lot of people, and we just go, what? Must be fake. All news is fake these days. And so we ignore it, and that causes lots of other problems.
因为这些假新闻太多了，所以有些时候呢，人们会连真新闻都选择不相信。 Okay, and I think we'll talk more about fake news tomorrow, right?
Yes, we will.
But now we have to go to our magic box first and then come back for review time.
Magic Box 找亮点。
嗨，大家好，我是 Peggy。我们现在有时候会听到有人抱怨说，哎呀，现在的社会大家都自扫门前雪，很冷漠。These days, people tend to keep to themselves. 或者是说 Many people like to take photos of their food before they eat it these days. 现在很多人喜欢在吃饭前先帮食物拍照。在这两个句子当中的意思都是说当中的 these days 都是现在啊、最近啊、近来的意思，当做时间副词来使用。跟 these days 类似的用法还有 nowadays， 拼法是 nowadays， 中间要有一个 a， 后面还要有一个 s。这个字啊比较正式，在正式的演讲中很常听到，比如说 Most people have at least one smartphone nowadays。现在社会大部分的人都拥有至少一只智慧型手机，有的人还有2只，是吧？同样的字，我们也可以用 today 来代替。在这个时候 ，today 指的就不是说今天了哦，而是相对于过去的现在、如今的意思，不要搞混。所以说啊，要表达现今社会怎样怎样，我们今天总共教了3种用法 ：these days、nowadays、today。赶快把它学起来，要抱怨的时候一定有机会可以派上用场。最后我们来练习一下，现在的学生要更努力才能考上好学校，用 these days 要怎么造句呢？自己试试看，答案马上公布咯。The answer is these days students have to study harder to get into good schools. 你答对了吗
？Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
Okay, so today has been all about fake news. So we're going to have a go at seeing if we can spot each other's fake news.
Okay.
So for this game, we're going to take turns saying 3 things. Now, one of these 3 things will be false, the others will be true, and so you need to guess which one is my false answer, which one is my fake news.
所以3件事情，2个是真的，1个是假的。
Right.
我们要猜出假的那一个。
Exactly. Okay, so
Is the news about you?
this is all about me.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 things. Number 1, I have eaten snake.
你吃过蛇？
Number 2, I have eaten squirrel.
你吃过松鼠？
Number 3, I have eaten insects.
你吃过昆虫？
One of those is not true, but which one?
I think the first one.
Snake?
You have never eaten a snake before.
That is true. I
That is
have.
true.
Yes,
So you've
I tried it in Huaxijie a long time ago when they still had snake.
So you've eaten a snake?
Yes.
Have you eaten a squirrel?
No, that is the
that's
fake
the
one.
fake one.
I have never
Okay.
eaten squirrel. Bugs, yes.
Bugs, yes.
Taipei and Tainan.
Okay.
2 different ones.
All right.
How about you?
Okay.
Can you think of 3 things for
Yeah.
me?
Here's the first one. I have a child.
Right?
我有个小孩。Number 2, I am married. 我结婚了。Number 3, I've been an English teacher for 20 years.
20 years? Hang on, wait. Okay, now, see your hands there.
Wait. Okay.
Did you tell me 2 lies?
I think I told you 2 lies.
2 lies, well, I know.
How about
Okay.
you guess the real one?
The real one?
Yeah, 猜
Well,
真的的那个。刚刚有2个不对的。
I don't see a ring. I don't think you've got a baby. 20 years as an English teacher? I think you're lying about all 3 of them. It's all fake news.
Oh, actually, the real one is number 1.
Number 1, you have a child.
No, number 2, I'm married.
You see, this is
But I'm not wearing any rings.
Right, unlike mine. So, you see, this is the problem with fake news. We start to believe nothing can be
Right?
real.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is part of the issue, and that's why we need to learn how to tell which news is fake and which news is true. And that is what we are going to be looking at in tomorrow's part 2 of the article. Join us again for that. Bye for now. For A+ English, I'm Pat.
I'm Elsie.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
How to spot fake news.
These days, it's easy to read and share news stories online. However, we must be careful not to believe or spread fake news. Fake news often looks like real news, but it's not true. Some fake news stories share wrong information about people or organizations. People often write these stories to make others look bad. Some other fake news stories are jokes. These can be funny, but they can also trick some people. Fake news hurts people by spreading misleading ideas. People may think or even vote differently because of this. Sometimes people won't believe real news because they see fake news so often.
Word power!
Share. Share. Ria always shares her secrets with her best friend, Jenny. Ria always shares her secrets with her best friend, Jenny. Spread. Spread. Spread, spread, spread. Nancy is going to have a baby. She's spreading the happy news right now. Nancy's going to have a baby. She's spreading the happy news right now. Joke. Joke. Winnie can always make her friends laugh with her funny jokes. Winnie can always make her friends laugh with her funny jokes. Vote. Vote. Next year, people in this country will vote for a new president. Next year, people in this country will vote for a new president.
认识字汇。
Online. Fake. Organization. Misleading.